you will be witnessing a first. It is history. Believe me, history in the making. We have some dignitaries from both sides. They're going to do something. I don't know if you read about it in the paper, but it's going to take place today. When you go home, you will say, if you read in the paper, and you probably will, I was there. Let me introduce to you the gentleman who is assistant to the Superintendent of Parks for International Relations, Mr. Ramon Olivas.
Thank you very much, Rudy. And good afternoon to each and every one of you. And I certainly hope you are enjoying this year's Fiesta, which by far, what I've seen so far, is certainly a good one. And thanks to the most and highest authority, we seem to have a tremendous day to enjoy an afternoon of fine music, good food, and of course each other's company, which is basically the main reason why we do have this Fiesta. A time so that we can get together with all friends from both sides of the mighty Rio Grande to enjoy an afternoon of fun. But today, as Mr. Lopez mentioned, we have a very, very special event, which is within the focus of the theme of today. And we have some distinguished guests among us. And before introducing them, I'd like to extend the same words in Spanish. Muy buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos ustedes de parte de todos nosotros aquí en el Parque Nacional Big Bend. Espero que todos estén gozando de hoy esta tarde, que la autoridad más alta los ha dado en realidad una muy bonito día para gozar tranquilamente una tarde, convivir una tarde bonita con buena música, buena comida y naturalmente la buena amistad entre nosotros. Por eso hemos tratado de cumplir con esta fiesta anualmente, que es la fiesta del Día Internacional de Buen Vecino. Para seguir adelante con el siguiente evento, se va a llevar a cabo algo muy especial, que está entre el tema de este día muy especial. Primeramente me gustaría que me acompañara el doctor Jorge Galo Medina, que es el director de la productividad rural de Saltillo, Coahuila. Dr. Medina, who I have introduced, Dr. Jorge Galo Medina, is the director of rural productivity within the government of Coahuila, and he comes from Saltillo. And he's going to be helping me translate in Spanish the event that's going to be happening today. But before we go any further, I would like to introduce the guests of honor and the invitees who are here for that special reason. And to begin with, it is a pleasure and an honor, es grato para mí presentarles a ustedes el gobernador constitucional del estado de Coahuila, el señor licenciado Eliseo Mendoza Berrueto. He is the governor of Coahuila. Also happy to introduce to you the Superintendent of Big Bend National Park, James W. Carrico. It is also an honor and a pleasure to me to introduce to you Mr. Howard Ness. He comes from the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City. Okay, you may be asking, well, my gosh, what's happening today? Well, this is it. Within the last year, we have had a tremendous amount of cooperation between Mexico and the United States, as in, of course, many years throughout the history of both countries. But today history is being made right here at this place. Today, these distinguished gentlemen will be signing an agreement between two organisms, or federal organisms, the National Park Service and the government of the state of Coahuila. And primarily, the reason for the signing of this document is to verify the continuance of that support, the continuance of working together, collaborating together for the conservation and preservation of natural resources. For those of you who have come here often and have admired the beautiful the Sierras del Carmen that you see over to my left, and then the beautiful Maderas del Carmen, which are actually further a little bit to the south. Because of these gentlemen's initiative, specifically the Governor of Coahuila, these are in the process of becoming a national park or a protected area in Mexico.
Big Ben.
While they are completing with this historical event today, I would like to also make mention and introduce to you, by name only, other distinguished guests of honor who are here with us and among you, and I will name them and their titles as well. Mientras que está llevando a cabo las firmas del contrato, me gustaría también presentarles a ustedes otros distinguidos invitados de honor a este festival. Empezando primeramente con el licenciado Óscar Pérez, el secretario particular del señor gobernador. Licenciado Mariano López Mercado, subsecretario del gobierno de Coahuila. Licenciado Raúl López Mercado, director de planeación. Doctor Raimundo Verduzco, director de servicios coordinados de salud. Ingeniero Antonio Harp, director de obras públicas. Doctor Jorge Galo Medina, director de productividad rural. Licenciado Jesús Castilla, director de turismo. As I mentioned, all of these folks are here and among you tonight. They're all distinguished folks coming from the state government of Coahuila and among you. Continuando con Ingeniero Raúl Fuentes, invitado de la comitiva. Licenciado Jesús Alejandro Hostos, delegado en Coahuila de la Secretaría de Desarrollo Urbano y Ecología. From the state of Chihuahua, we also have these distinguished guests del estado de Coahuila. Es grato para mí presentarles el presidente municipal de Manuel Benavides, ingeniero Jorge Montoya, licenciado Víctor M. Berrueto, Comercio y Turismo de Gobierno del estado de Chihuahua, y el señor René Vidal, jefe de División de Comercialización del Comercio y Turismo del Gobierno del estado de Chihuahua. And I think all of them deserve a great applause for being with us today. And as well as these gentlemen up here who have completed today a very important moment in history. Another applause for our honored guests. And I guess it's time to continue with our fiesta. Where is our master of ceremonies? Mr. Rudy Lopez.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Have a safe trip. Muchas gracias. Thank you. And I will send you the information. Hasta luego.